Welcome back.
I'm
Missed
back.
you.
I was stranded somewhere in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
And I've been in a bad mood today, Leo.
I can see that. Is it because of the snow? Is it because it was Nico's fault that you were stuck in the snow, or just some other reason? What's going on?
To generally tease this, the video coming out this Thursday, you guys are going to see the root of all my frustrations. The idea was, and I will take a little bit of the blame, Leo, just a small bit. It was my idea to get Nico blacked out drunk, have him point out a random state on the map of the United States, and then I would have to fly there blindfolded because he only pointed out the state to Ian. Okay. Ian knew. Ian booked me the tickets. Ian's my assistant/editor. I got on a plane with a mask over my face with earmuffs on, had to fly across the country, get off the thing, and I walked right into a blizzard.
What a piece of shit. So it's way worse than I thought. I thought you guys were like he pointed to it and you knew. You're like, all right, I guess we'll go to Denver. You know, it was like a thing like where if he picked Antarctica, then you'd be like, oh, we can't go there, pick again. But he literally picked probably the worst place to go to in the United States right now.
I think he wants me dead.
I mean, I could see that actually. I mean, I don't know what he'd have to really train dogs like a lot more, vehemently to get good at it, or, train. He's walking dogs. He's a fucking dog walker.
A shit picker upper.
Yeah, he picks up shit and he walks dogs for a living. And then he goes to little brunches with Jill and pretends he's big time Orange County man, dude. Pretends he's got a $1.5 million house. It's his father's house.
Yes.
And his father worked hard for it, and he did nothing and does nothing but look forward to the next shoot. So he gets a few followers and he can talk about it in his little brunches with Jill and her fucking friends.
Our cameraman. He's insufferable. His ego's getting out of control. And on top of having to film in a blizzard, the most difficult shoot I've ever had to film, I had to, because I don't know if you guys are aware of this, during blizzards, it's not real safe for planes to take off and, do what they do.
Yeah.
It turns out 10 feet of snow on the runway isn't really good for takeoff.
Oh.
So I had to sleep in a twin bed, not even a king bed. Nico and I shared a twin bed.
That's terrible.
For 2 nights in this city I got stuck in. We're going to get into it, but I'm starting to see a general lack of respect from our underlings.
I agree. And, nice haircut, by the way, Dino.
Can we do this, Austin? Can we position the camera right now on the couch so Dino can sit down, grab a mic, and defend himself? Because I noticed, Leo.
Oh, God.
Right when I walked in today, I didn't say anything because I wanted to save it for the air.
That's great.
And that's not to say that this is fake, what I'm about to do right now. It's just that I'm an angry guy. I'm an egotistical guy. And when somebody crosses me, I want it as public as possible.
Oh, yeah. You air your grievances on the air because that's the only way to do it. That's the only way Danny does it. I feel like if you get a divorce, you'll have your lawyer on with me. I'll be sitting here. You'll have the lawyer right there, and you guys will do the bickering.
Me and Mia are getting married, huh? It's settled. And we're getting divorced.
Well,
I don't know whether to say...
It's a 50% chance that you will get divorced.
Maybe even over 50%.
I think it might be over nowadays. Nowadays, yeah, absolutely. So you're probably going to get divorced.
I would... Me too, Mia, if she ever tried to divorce me, because there was one night where she woke me up when I was blacked out drunk with oral sex.
No.
Believe all men, hashtag. I did not consent to this act.
What? She did that? That's fucking unreal. Dude. Mia. Fuck.
Listen, there's a thing called...
Unbelievable.
There's a thing called trust, Leo. And you have to check in with your partner at all stages of the escalation.
Of course, especially when you're in a relationship with someone.
If I put my hand on your knee when you and I are petting on a couch, assuming you were a woman,
right?
I would check in before doing that.
Thank God that's the only way that I would allow you to do that, because without consent, it's rape, Danny. It's rape.
Is it all right if I brush the hair out of your eyes, darling?
Of course.
Is it all right if I kiss you on the lips?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it all right if you put your lips on my throbbing erection?
I guess.
See? Gentlemanly.
Yeah.
Did Mia give me that courtesy? No. She fucking blew me when my BAC was a 0.15.
What the fuck? God, we should have a breathalyzer for like Nico and shit too. We should get a breathalyzer to really test Nico.
I had one. The annoying thing is you got to calibrate him all the time, which is bullshit.
Well, we have a calibrator in Fangeria. That's what he does, right? Could he calibrate that?
Right,
that's how little I know about his job.
That's how he's going to work his way back into the squad, is being our breathalyzer calibrator. So, Dino, let's get back to you.
Oh.
Where'd you get that North Face, buddy?
I got it while camping.
You got it while camping. It looks oddly familiar.
What do you mean? You bought it somewhere? Or?
I think it was lost in storage or something. I was going through the winter clothes, found a jacket.
So you didn't get it while you were camping. You got it while going through storage here in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems odd, Dino. And I don't like your haircut. I don't like how you're trying to be Mr. Handsome right now. Did your sister, who cut your hair, by the way, she
did a
cut
great
my
job.
hair recently, too. She actually
she did a
showed up
great
this
job,
time. It
dude.
looks great. It's a very nice
Wow.
haircut. But, Dino, did she run a razor blade through your eyebrow so you could have some sexy gangster thing going on?
She did it while my eyes were closed. But I told her to make me look swag, so I guess I had it coming.
He looks kind of cool. He's also got the little heart, like, what is that little line through? You see that? Look at that.
Oh, no.
Yeah. How do you feel
Dino's
about
haircut
that?
aside, I don't care about it because the guy stole my fucking jacket. Dino,
Unbelievable.
what do you have to say for yourself? I've been missing that jacket for a long time. When I was in Yosemite, I was
It's a good jacket.
trembling
Patagonia?
much more than I deserve to be trembling. It's a North Face, Leo.
Oh, North Face? Yeah, dude. Fucking.
Because I didn't have that.
Such a douchey jacket to have.
That sucks, bro.
What is wrong with you, dude? Who just puts on something that they obviously know is not theirs, and probably is the only person that you guys ever hang out with that is a male that puts on jackets? Correct? I mean, how many guys are coming over the house?
None.
Exactly. So you knew it was
How many
Danny's.
girls are coming over to the house?
None.
Thank you.
He looks like doesn't he look like a World War II like a German soldier that like gets shot in the first scene of a movie?
He does. He looks like one of the German soldiers who's sneaking behind enemy lines and banging one of the American privates' girls.
Yeah.
You do look pretty handsome. You look
You
like
look
one of the
great,
guys.
dude.
You could have been an extra in Saving Private Ryan. And hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully when they would set off a special effects grenade on the beach somewhere, a real piece of shrapnel would come out and kill you, Dino.
Oh my god.
I think I would be like a POW, like a prisoner of war. They'd be like,
In
"Oh, you
Vietnam?
look starving. You look perfect for the role."
I guess you do look really, really thin. How much do you eat a day?
Dino,
How many calories?
no. Let's not humor his stupid little jokes. Dino,
well.
I'm sick of this. What do I do for all these people underneath me? I give them jobs. Not in his case, but I give
Fame.
him fame.
Big time fame.
You know what's happening tomorrow, Leo? I rented a $2,000 Airbnb for myself and the squad to chase pussy.
$2,000?
I invited Dino. I invited Nico. I pay Nico. I don't pay Dino. But Dino thanks me. And let's face it, the sky is the limit as far as career growth in Danny Mullen Inc.
Of course.
And he thanks me by rummaging through my closet when I'm out here saying genius things into the microphone and stealing my jacket.
Take that fucking thing off right
Give it
now.
to
It's
me.
making me sick, dude.
Give it to me.
It wasn't your closet. It was on the ground. Or
It's
some
like,
shit.
no, should we publicly shame him? Should he have to wear a sign for about a week?
That says, I am a thief? I think we
Right.
should do it like they do in Arabia and chop off his right hand. That's what they do to thieves over
it's
there.
It's a right,
It's
or,
true.
yeah, because you have to wipe your ass with the left hand, so we'd have to take your fucking right hand, you piece of shit.
No more masturbating either. That's going to be a problem for a guy who has 0 bitches coming over to his house.
Fuck.
God damn it. How much weed did you smoke today already?
I smoked like 3 bowls because Austin made me. He forces me to smoke.
Austin, dude. Listen, apologize to Danny and say a little paragraph about why you appreciate him. This should be fun.
Grammatically correct,
Yeah,
too, Dino.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I can do that.
Come
I'm not
on,
gonna tolerate
dude.
your stoned
I'm serious,
ramblings.
and I want you to enunciate. I want you to project your voice. You understand me? Pretend this is in the front of the class. Okay.
In fact, stand up. Can we get the
stand
camera up on him?
Stand the fuck up, dude.
I want that jacket, though. It's back.
Yeah.
I got it now. I have been looking for this thing. I've been missing it like I miss a piece of my soul.
Yeah.
It's a great jacket.
You know how
I've been
sometimes
wearing it.
the first girl you ever fucked, Dino, can you think back and remember her?
Yeah.
You know how sometimes in the early mornings when you wake up, you have a half erection, the thought of her, it comes into your mind?
She's too young now. Those memories are too old.
I don't know what you're saying.
Throw
Shut
them
the
away.
fuck up.
I don't
You
know
don't
what you're
throw those
saying,
memories
but that
away?
jacket, just like when I sometimes think of my ex-girlfriends, this jacket, I miss them in the same way. I miss it in the same way.
Yeah. So go, dude. First apologize, and then I want a paragraph about why you appreciate Danny Mullen. And I don't want any ums, and I don't want any yas. I want you to fucking fluidly talk
Can I
for
say
4
bro
sentences.
and dude?
You can say bro and dude if it fits in the sentence. Well,
yeah.
I'd prefer you didn't, but go
yeah,
ahead.
I actually don't even do that then.
Shit. All right. I'm sorry I stole your jacket, bro.
Uh-huh.
If it were King Croc's, like, he probably would have stolen my jacket so we'd be even. But I got unlucky on that one.
What are you saying?
Did you say?
Does everything have to
What
be
the
racial
fuck?
with you?
You seriously say something racist about our new friend King Croc?
This is a nice, clean program. I don't like you smutting it up with the race jokes.
I thought you'd understand.
I don't. Continue.
That
Okay.
made no sense, Derek.
Yeah, what?
Well, if I had stolen his, he would have been cold, and then he would have stolen one of mine while I wasn't
What the
looking.
fuck is going on right now?
There was a joke in the Yosemite video, main
Yeah.
channel video, cave diving wall high, that got cut. It was admittedly pretty hilarious. King Croc, when we were on the hiking trail, right after the challenge started, dusk, 5:30 p.m., King Croc goes missing. We can't find
Yeah,
him.
dude, that was fucked up.
We were all asking, where's King Croc? Oh my God, we better find him. Dino says, yeah, it's going to be especially hard to find him soon because it's going to be night.
Well,
I
was,
do remember
was
that.
I
I
wrong?
do remember that.
Looking back, Dino, that was insensitive.
Yeah.
It was cruel.
Yep.
It was disgusting.
We should make
I'm sorry.
we should make an episode where Dino and Austin go to the NAACP and learn a lesson or two.
You're going to spend the day with Al Sharpton. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Who?
Al Sharpton.
Cares.
Dude, we should do that video and King Croc could
What?
come too.
Who cares?
What the I don't understand you
That's
right now.
got to be some 4chan inside joke. Austin, what was that? He's laughing too. Translate it to the people who aren't
It
huge
was
bigots.
just a really horrible joke.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
disgusted that you can't even formulate a paragraph telling me why you appreciate Danny.
Continue with your apology.
I appreciate Danny because he's racist.
What? Don't put your racism on me. What the fuck have I done that's been racist?
That's true. You did free the slaves.
Damn right.
Anti-racist.
Damn right. Shit.
It's literally the opposite.
Okay,
of
did you
racism.
smoke these 3 bowls 15 minutes before pulling up?
Yes.
Why do they do that, dude? They always do that, these little bastards.
At least they're in a more giggly high. Sometimes
Yeah.
they come in here and they're just in the
Mutes.
midst of an indica blowout.
Yeah,
and
where
they
they're
can
just-
barely lift their arms behind the keyboard. So are you going to wrap this up? Take it seriously.
I'm
for
sorry, Danny, that I stole your jacket.
Yeah.
I thought it was mine, honestly. Because we did go through storage and get winter clothes. My dad, he believed me when I said I got it from the fucking storage.
Where did you actually get it?
I found it on the ground, I guess.
Where?
Or maybe it got mixed up in the back of the van.
It was just
But it was at the
sitting in the-
Yosemite thing.
It was just sitting in the middle of my room.
It was at your house. That means I probably left it there during Thanksgiving.
It's possible.
It's been that long?
During the holiday, during which people are supposed to be grateful and share love and turkey, you decide that's a mighty good occasion to steal one of my favorite garments, huh, Dino?
I understand why you're mad now that it's been that long.
On
I thought you meant
Thanksgiving.
like 2 days or like.
I'm
Whatever.
worried that he might have done something like masturbate on it or something like that.
Austin
my
probably
God.
masturbated.
I
Danny.
guarantee he
possible.
did.
Yeah.
Absolutely guarantee.
This is
in that
dude.
hillbilly compound they live in, the AC
Yeah.
probably goes out occasionally, or
For
the
sure.
heater. And he was chilly one day. I'm sure he couldn't resist the urge to beat off.
Yes.
Do you think this guy has the motivation to go fetch some Kleenex when he's going to come? No. He uses the sleeve of his favorite jacket,
Yeah.
which it seems to me is my favorite
It
jacket
is.
too.
Danny, your fucking jacket was the possession of a fucking drug addict.
He's sniffing his
It was a drug addict's fucking like would you like if
How's
that
my cum smell?
If some fucking bum got that jacket and used it for like 4 weeks, what would you? It's the same thing. Look at him.
You know what? I'm going to have to take this out back and burn it tonight.
I was thinking the same thing. You got to burn it now.
That's a good jacket.
Yeah, well, it's a piece of shit now.
the right sleeve is pregnant.
Did you ejaculate in jacket, man? Did you masturbate in that
Did you
jacket?
fuck the sleeve of my jacket? That's because I don't even mind. If he came a little bit on the left side of the
Whatever,
flap
dude, yeah.
or up along the left sleeve, it happens. I've done it a million times to my own garments.
Right.
More often than not, when I walk in to the Whole Foods to do my grocery shopping, my sweatpants, it looks like a map of Micronesia, but it's all white little spots from lotion and jizz.
That's disgusting.
All over the place.
That is gross.
I get it, Dino. But when you put your penis into the sleeve, scrunch it all up, and then masturbate, It sounds like this, first of all.
After the first inch, it'll be just the same.
But it's a different kind of violation when your DNA is deep up inside of my North Face, not just on the exterior.
You motherfucker.
This is what it sounded like.
You sick son of a bitch, Dino.
I can tell he's getting aroused as he watched me.
He likes it.
All right, Dino, go back to your post. Go back to your
Never
job.
do that shit again,
Which
dude.
is, you know what? We're training him to masturbate because all he does is he handles the long pole on this camera all day and he shifts it back and forth. He's masturbating a tripod. So naturally, it's going to be muscle memory when he gets home.
Yeah, if we were like on some quest and we had to get across a bridge and the job was to jerk off a giant troll, we'd all look at each other and be like, Dino, you got this one, buddy? And he'd be like, oh, yeah, I've been practicing for months. I've been practicing for years.
He'd be so high, too. He would just think it was one of his typical marijuana hallucinations. He'd like, oh, Mr. Troll, we meet again. Hand job today? No problem. Dino, I'm not going to touch on this anymore, but again, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, man.
Stay the fuck out of my bedroom. I know all your stories about camping, about storage, are baloney. And if you keep lying to me, you're no longer going to have a non-job.
Seriously. You understand that?
You're going to get released.
I would love to see Dino working at Trader Joe's. And then just go visit him there all the time. Be like, hey, what's up, buddy?
Dino, how do you think you would do if you worked at Trader
God.
Joe's?
I'd get fired in like a week.
You'd have that box. Why do they all have the box cutters on their little fucking belts, dude?
Here's how it would go with
Give me a
Dino.
day if I got a box cutter on my fucking strap.
Some girl would come up to Dino and be like, did you hear this right now? The Republicans in Texas are trying to defund Planned Parenthood. It is disgusting. What do you think about this, Dino?
Oh, God. He'd be like, huh, you're a bitch.
Yeah, well, I am a bitch because I'm an empowered woman and I'm taking that term back. So thank you, Dino.
You should take the ice cream out of your car because you're fat. But I heard you give good head. That's what my brother Austin said.
That's good. It rhymes, so it's true.
I don't even know what a girl would say to that. I think her head would probably explode in Trader Joe's.
Oh, yeah.
She would probably go just blood blind and start clawing at you like a cat, honestly. Dino.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Who do you think would get fired quicker? I think Austin would get fired quicker if he worked at a Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Because Dino's so stoned most of the time.
Yeah. And Austin, I think Dino is more okay with authority, and I think Austin's less okay with authority.
Yeah. And
Like
Austin,
a boss. Yeah.
Austin, because he's got his live streams on his own channel linked in the
Yeah.
description, he's more used to just flapping his gums, telling everybody about his far right opinions. Whereas Dino, most of the time, he just says things like fat into microphones. He makes racist jokes about our black friend going missing in the night.
Yeah, man.
Which, never forget, dude. I mean, I am seriously disappointed in you.
Yeah. God, he was waiting for that one, huh? I think he like planned that joke.
It was a pretty funny joke.
Yeah.
I wanted to leave it in, but the whole storyline of King Croc going missing just didn't fit in that early in the video.
No.
Leo and I were talking about Chris D'Elia before he walked in here today. He's back.
He is back. He's back, baby. No, he's got no sponsors. He did a pod, very dark. He's got pain now. It's his first time he's ever gotten pain.
Leo and I were talking about this earlier on before we went hot on the mics. That guy did have very little pain in his life. He was the son of what? A rich producer of some
he
sort?
produced Boston Legal and other shows, but Boston Legal was a gigantic success. So he's probably, he's a millionaire. Like I went on his Twitter one time because he like put like
Chris D'Elia's dad.
Yeah, because it's funny. Not that it's funny, but it's funny because he's like a clear rich man. Like he wrote a tweet like, a Porsches has been the worst luxury car that I have ever purchased. Their service is terrible. Like I was like, oh my God, dude.
Oh my God. So that's a moment we've all had when the Holiday Inn charges us extra money for a late check-in.
Right.
Or Verizon, we have to wait on hold for 30 minutes to get to a customer service rep. I've had those moments. Remember when I flipped out on Cameo?
But deservedly so. Now that I'm on Cameo, it sucks. It's a bad app.
I'm done with it. But one time I was on Cameo and I was in the middle of one. For those people who don't know, Cameo is where fans send you a request. Hey, my buddy Brian is turning 32 on Monday. He loves you. He's fat, loves basketball, has a small dick, and he has a cat named Penelope. Roast him, Danny. I did one of those, and I involved all my roommates in it. We were all making fun of this guy like, you have a small dick. You put it in Penelope. We had a chant going. And then I get a call from my aunt It cancels the Cameo.
No.
So all the genius comedy work I put in is lost.
No.
I, much like the girl at Whole Foods who would freak out on Dino or Trader Joe's, saw red, went right to Twitter, went right to Instagram, and told everybody that Cameo should be removed from the internet and everybody who works there should be gassed.
Unbelievable.
I've actually fucked a girl who works there.
At Cameo?
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw her on the list of employees. And I fucked her in San Francisco once, and I'm pretty sure she must have been aware that I was on the platform too, because it's a small pool relatively of talent.
Yeah. It's 90% Batch fans hit me up. A lot of cucks, they hit me up to be like, hey, tell my wife she's beautiful, man. Please.
You should do some sort of code where every 5 seconds or every 10 seconds of the Cameo, you slip in a digit of your phone number. Like, what's up, Rebecca? Just wishing you a really happy date 9. Your boyfriend says you're a great girl. You love snowboarding 5. I also heard that you guys like to lay out and drink wine. One of my favorite hobbies, 7. And then you just go down the list, and then the girl gets your phone number, and she's sucking your dick in front of Home Depot 5 days later.
Stop it.
How did we get on this? We were talking about Crystalia.
You son of a bitch. Every podcast, you got to bring it up. But
it's a good strategy. You're welcome. You're welcome, Leo.
The fucking I one time all I did. This is how the difference between a Batch fan and a Danny Mullen fan. Like I had one. I just said and have fun and have some great sex tonight to this guy, right, and his wife or whatever. Fucking hits me up. He goes, hey man. He pays $2.50 to send me a message. He goes, hey man. It's a little sensitive, subject there. So you should take the sex part out. I'm like, Jesus.
The misery of marriage.
Yeah. It's
how is that sensitive?
I don't know.
They don't fuck
they
anymore?
don't fuck anymore, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I mean, I hope it helped. It's fun. Cameo's cool. You're not on it because it's not worth your time, basically. Or
I liked doing it, but it's very distracting and high pressure because you get 7 days to do the Cameo, which sounds like a long time, but sometimes you're busy and a couple days elapse. The next thing you know, it says 23 hours until Brian's Cameo request expires, and then you're going to be punished by the algorithm. And I'm just trying to eliminate distractions and stress from my life to focus on the shit that actually matters. For instance, Leo and I are going to start a Leo and Danny Show joint Patreon.
Yes.
That seems to me a better use of time than sporadically throughout the week doing little one-off shout-outs. We were talking about Crystalia's dad negatively reviewing Porsche. That is pretty funny.
I was like, wow, so this motherfucker's been a privileged man. Yeah, never drank, never smoked, dude. D'Elia.
Huge cock.
Justin
Bieber's favorite
Justin
comic.
Bieber comedian. Yeah, that really put him on the map. Yeah, he's been on roasts. He's been 3 Netflix specials. He's getting nonstop pussy for fucking the last 10 years at least. And then now, things are different now. He can't cheat anymore. He can't.
That's a shame.
No.
That Leo feels that one personally. I was thinking about this and I got enraged all over again over the Crystalia thing. Leo and I had his back from day one.
Oh, yeah.
James Franco, when was it? 2013, 14, 15? Text a 17-year-old girl
In New York.
and tried to get her up to his hotel room to fuck.
Yeah.
The next day, he just goes on Kelly Ripa's show with Michael Strahan, apologizes, but it's not even that much of an apology. He just says, sometimes just being a celebrity, you forget that your private life bleeds over into your personal life, and I gotta be more careful. And Kelly Ripa says, yeah, I think we can all relate to that. We all need to be more careful, James. So your next film, Oz the Great and Powerful. That was all that happened.
Yep.
But Crystalia, people were coming after him like he was Heinrich Himmler.
It's when you boast and stuff. I think that both him and Logan Paul, when they got horribly canceled, they were boasting a lot. Like Logan Paul was making these vlogs that, he'd like, I made my first $1 million and now like this and like and I bought this and D'Elia always had that. He had that joke on his pod about the Brinks truck. Every time he'd be like, I got 2 shows this weekend, and then he'd put on a little sound of a Brinks truck. Backing up. Yeah. Beep, beep.
That's hilarious.
It's really funny. I loved it, but I think people get jealous and they get upset, and then eventually they want to take you down. It's like that. I remember it because of that. The movie, it really made it it affected me a lot because I was like, damn, that's really legit. But American Gangster, when the black, what was his name?
Denzel
Frank Lucas.
Washington?
Denzel. But Frank Lucas was the character he was playing, and he the one time he decided to go and be flashy at the fight. Then all of a sudden he brought all this attention to him, and then that dirty cop,
great example,
go to his house. Yeah, so I think that
fun fact, and I'm almost hesitant to say this because of the racist company we have behind the keyboard.
Seriously.
But is Frank Lucas the character that he was playing, Denzel?
Yeah,
that guy. I looked into it on Wikipedia. It was actually borderline illiterate and nowhere near as suave,
classy, and
as Denzel
as the real
is.
guy. Yeah,
they classed him
Denzel,
up, and I think it was a great choice for the screenplay.
Yeah,
but it's just interesting. He was a good businessman, but he was not nearly as smart as Denzel is in that movie. Absolutely, Leo. It's a disgusting part of human nature, isn't it? It is. I'm sure you would say that your whole life, I bet you've dealt with them. Kids like that who... Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you probably had fucked their girlfriend within the week beforehand, but there have been a lot of jealous guys who saw you on the baseball field slugging balls over the fence. Yeah. They saw you with your arm around a girl.
I had a really creepy one, bro. That one time, dude, I can't believe I've never talked about this on the pod, but I don't remember his name. But it was I used to do I did theater with this little Asian kid, and he was like my buddy, and he took me home a couple of times, and we'd hang out every now and then. We stopped. No, shut up. About
everybody else got comfortable with where that was going.
We stopped talking, right? And
what happened? You didn't swallow?
No. I just stopped doing theater at the fucking junior college.
This is the gayest intro to a story you've ever started.
It gets dark real quick.
Okay.
He calls me up one night randomly, a year and a half, 2 years after we had last seen each other, and he goes, "Hey man, I hope you die." And I said, "Listen, you little motherfucker. If you ever call me again or do anything like that, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. So shut the fuck up." He's like, "Sorry," and then started breathing heavy and just hung up. It was the creepiest thing of all time.
Oh, serves you right, Leo, for giving him chlamydia.
What the fuck? I did not fuck that kid. He wasn't even attractive.
Well,
if he was attractive,
a little Asian body, you flip him over on his stomach, you have a couple shots. Who cares?
Do you have any idea why he was mad at you?
I think it's because he was I think he was Filipino, and I was dating. I dated this really hot Filipino girl that everybody was in love with at the time, that was in the theater program, and I think he was obsessed with her and in love with her.
I'm so sick of it, man. I get jealous sometimes of people who they get on YouTube. They are these pop vloggers. They put out 5-minute, 10-minute videos of them getting coffee and walking their dog in the park. They get 3 million views, and after a couple months on YouTube, they're living in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
I hate it. But I have to realize, okay, that's not your brand. You don't have the same mass appeal, which is any middle schooler with 2 brain cells.
There we go.
It's okay. How do I make myself feel good in spite of these other shitheads climbing to the top like this? I just focus on the work. Do the comedy. It makes me happy. Sometimes I see guys in porn or guys, sadly, like Dino, who got these big cocks, and I'm like, you know what? I hate big cock guys. Big cock guys piss me off. I wish I could be like Danny D in all those porn videos I jerk off to incessantly, with a veritable harpoon protruding from my hips. And just the way that would feel and look, it would be awesome. But I don't have a big cock. So I make the best of what I've got.
That's right.
And I just imagine that I got a 9-incher when I'm having sex with my girlfriend.
That's right.
It's the healthy option. And kids need to do that instead of calling Leo in the middle of the night and telling him they're going to kill him.
Yeah, dude.
Instead of stealing people's North Faces because those people have better taste in fashion than they do.
Fuck, Dino.
Instead of, I don't even know what else. Just jealousy and bitterness. That's why the kid in Aurora, Colorado shot up that movie theater.
Yeah. Little crazy fuck.
It's why the kid up in Santa Barbara who couldn't get laid, killed his roommate, and then 3 sorority girls.
Yeah, that guy was creepy, man.
Fucking realize your limitations, work on them, be happy with the work you do in life, and if you're not, then change the work you do in life.
Yes. And there's about 1 billion examples of little, tiny, ugly guys that are getting fucking way better, more pussy than I am, just because they worked on themselves, they reached their peak, and they became someone, or they do something that they love, and they have success, then pussy comes, man. Don't worry about
Pussiness isn't even a key ingredient to happiness, though.
It's not. No, it's not at all. Not even close. That's another thing. Yeah, you guys will never understand that. I mean, it helps ease pain. It's like a vice. It's almost like a drug, but it definitely doesn't bring happiness. In fact, some of my darkest moments was after I came and I'm in some random whore's mouth, and I'm just looking out the window of my car thinking, Is this it?
That's when the post-nut clarity.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Was it a rainy day? I'm imagining that being a rainy day.
Yeah, the rainy day for sure.
And then the conversation afterwards is like,
oh, God.
that was great.
Yeah, thanks.
So can I see you tomorrow?
Oh, no, I'm busy. I have to go shopping.
Oh, maybe I can come with you. I have really good taste in men's clothing.
My mom's gonna come in, so no.
Oh, can we go to brunch with her? Let's do it.
No, she doesn't like brunch. She's like a homebody. So.
What about Mimi's Cafe? The orange juice is great. Your mom loves orange juice, right?
I like Mimi's Cafe, but no. I feel like I'm gonna be really busy, like for like the next 2 months.
I'll suck your dick again tomorrow.
Okay, then fine. We'll do it.
Scene. That's how it always goes with Leo. You can be happy though if you're just doing something you believe in.
Yes.
I'm starting to realize now there's a passage in The Great Gatsby about the green light. The green light he always sees across the river on the other end of the dock. And that green light symbolizes money. It's West Egg, I think, where all the richest of the rich in New York high society live, and they're having parties,
I think it's
and they're
still
listening
to this
to jazz.
day, right? I think to this day it's still like the most expensive per square foot properties.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But the message of that book is somebody like Jay Gatsby who lied, cheated, and stole to get what he had because he was a bootlegger and he was a dishonest man. He ends up, at the end of the book, face down in a swimming pool with 3 bullet holes in his back and nobody at his funeral. He was a guy who was jealous and he was chasing the green light, the money, the status, the fame, the pussy. And as F. Scott told us, it is not a wise move. You can be happy with the most lowly of life. Dino could be happy right now.
I think Dino is kind of a happy kid.
He's too stoned to have emotions.
True. Yeah, it's like he's like one of those. It's almost like when they take anti-anxiety medication, sometimes people will become like very soulless. It's almost like he has no soul. But would you say that Bill Zarian in some ways is like Gatsby?
I don't know too much about the Dan Bilzerian scandal. Him not having any money.
Yeah.
Renting out this $50 million house on credit. I'm not sure what it's all about. When I listened to him on Rogan, I thought he was generally enjoyable, but I could see how he might be a little bit not in touch with reality. Might have a little too much ego going on. But I'd have a drink with him.
9 girls in a day. That's his record.
He said that? I believe it.
Yeah, I think I'd have a drink with him too, man. I mean, anybody who's got some stories, I'm sure, you know? He might have fucked one of my ex-girlfriends. Stories,
I guess I'll use that as my springboard to get into my trip with Neeks.
Oh, can't imagine that sleep was solid. You didn't make him sleep on the floor when you guys were sharing the twin?
Why didn't I think of that?
The floor is really not a bad place to sleep. I mean,
need
you could sleep on the floor.
Leo, when you're not around, I get too soft. I need you there so we could tag team people.
Tag team and bully Nico?
Yeah, just like you did. I'm sure that was your favorite bullier in crime when you were in college, when you were in locker rooms.
Of course.
I'm that guy when you're around me, and you're that guy when I'm around you. I needed you there.
We bully.
I'm not going to say the name of the city. Some people might know, and I might even let it slip. Maybe I already did let it slip on this podcast, but just in order to preserve a little bit of mystery for Thursday or Friday, I guess is when I upload videos now, I'll just say that it was a place with snow. I have no idea where I'm going. We land in the airport. I have a beanie pulled over my eyes, and I have Led Zeppelin 4 blaring at full volume into my headphones. Nice. I pull off the blindfold. I'm standing outside. It's 31 degrees, and there's snow everywhere.
Unbelievable.
This city, again, I'm not going to be too specific, but it's pretty much San Francisco with freezing weather. It is yuppies.
Pretty or no? Picturesque?
No, not at all.
Really?
But it was also in the middle of a blizzard, so it was hard to see what was going on. Yuppies, BLM, he, her, on fucking name tags everywhere.
No.
There was a magic shop that I walked into that had everybody's gender printed on the name tags. I got to tell you about this. It's unbelievable. You guys are going to see it in the video. But we knew that it wasn't a good place for us to be, this city, when we pulled up in downtown. We were getting out of our rental car, unpacking our camera gear. A middle-aged guy drives by, honks his horn twice, and gives us the finger. Not in a funny way, like me and Leo, like, boop, boop, hey,
fuck
bitch,
you.
fuck you.
Yeah.
After we're done shooting and we're screwing around. It was just an expressionless, joyless, F you, get out of my city.
Why?
Was it because of Nico's hat?
I don't think so.
The
but
NRA hat?
He typically does wear that NRA hat.
Why does he do that?
I don't
thinks
think he
he's
was.
cool. Does he even have a gun, Nico? Does he even have a fucking gun?
If he does, I hope he will use it on
doesn't,
himself.
though. Jesus.
After this weekend, I don't feel bad about saying that.
Ah, damn it. If he killed himself, I'd be sad. Because then it'd be... I love that the chemistry that we have with Neeks, dude, on the road, dude, is pretty fun. Or anywhere, anytime we shoot.
It is good.
Yeah.
And you always have the option to get him blacked out if the content isn't coming easily.
Yeah, I think we compared that to that fucking ghost army that fucking Aragorn can just... That's what Neeks
Lord
is.
of the Rings, Return of the King.
Yeah.
Go underneath the mountains, summon the ghosts. They will fight the orcs away from Minas Tirith. Don't you worry. Just as
Good in a
Tequila
bind.
will
Yeah.
fight away the idea that the video is going to be a failure. We go into a museum. We get a bit going in there. We're in there, and I ask immediately while Nico's filming with the secret camera, "Hey, any tours going today?" I think that's an easy mark. A tour guide. I start heckling him. La-di-da-di-da. We got comedy. They say no because of COVID, because of the snowstorm, and this was a persistent problem all day. There are no tour guides. So what does Danny do? Mr. King of Improv Street Comedy. I decided to give my own tour.
Oh, my God. Did you get people on board?
I got 3 people. No. A 60-year-old man and 2 elderly women. No. I'm dressed. Right when I got into town, I went and I bought a beanie from the town's NFL team. I also had a ski coat on, ski pants, boots, and I got ski poles. I just decided to get those at the Big Five right when we got there because I thought it'd be funny. There's a guy in the museum who was a skiing soldier from World War II. He looked like I was dressed, that I thought, this is my opportunity. So I told everybody, this is Ski Pole Sam. And I just start rattling off cliches about the, it's hard to explain without giving the city away, but the gist of it is that I say he got deployed to the Swiss Alps in World War II. He killed 55 Germans. But the weird thing about Ski Pole Sam is that he ran hot, and he constantly felt the urge to get naked despite being in the most frigid of alpine conditions. I say that, and I unzip my jacket, take it off, and I'm just shirtless in the museum.
No.
Ski Pole
sounds funny as fuck.
Sam. I get down on my belly. I start crawling around. Like, this is the military crawl ski pole would do. Take off my boots, take off my socks. Ski Pole Sam. The museum staff, they have security cameras in here out the wazoo for some reason. They swarm on me. They lead me out, and as they're trying to push me out of this museum, I just keep taking off articles of clothing. No. When we're at the revolving door right before we leave, I try to pull my pants down. Oh. And the guy's like, "You are not getting naked in my fucking museum!" And shoves me out the door.
No sense of humor, that guy, dude. I would literally die if I were wherever I was working.
Yeah.
If some guy wanted to do that and get naked, that would be the best thing that could ever happen at work.
This is why, Leo, you and I have good lives, and a lot of people are really miserable, especially in this city. Eventually, he's like, "Who gave you the idea that you could get naked in my museum?" And I was like, "Actually, I was observing your mother's behavior the other day." And I think that set him off, too. I was a little distracted because I had to step out into a blizzard with just my underwear on and then walk barefoot back to the fucking car.
Oh, my God.
The next thing, though, we go into a magic shop. This was what really crushed my soul. Because while we did create content in here, I realized I hate this city. I'm never coming back unless it's with the Danny Mullen army and we burn a building down, literally. Or we, I don't know, heckle some public official until he commits suicide on stage live in front of us. It could happen. It could happen. We go into this magic shop. We get permission to film at the front, out of the gate, so we're thinking, cool. I get this idea. Again, this was completely improvised. I had no idea where I was going, that I was going to dress like Merlin the Wizard and go perform magic tricks for people in public.
Oh, God.
That's what I want to do. I'm not trying to fuck with anybody in this magic shop. When we put the camera on this guy, David, he says, you didn't ask my consent to have that camera on me. A little bit of a gay lisp. I'm not sure if he was gay, though. So don't, if you're homosexual, I'm not trying to mock your sexuality. But just, you don't have permission to put this camera on me. This is so offensive that you would come in here and film me like this. I said, what? David, I'm sorry. The lady at the front, she said we could film. We didn't think it was an issue. We calm him down. And then after that, he's very friendly. Helps me pick out a great wizard costume. So I think, okay, it's cool. Just a little misunderstanding.
What the fuck? Why is everybody on edge in this city?
But dude, it gets fucking even crazier. What? we want him, because I wanted some magic tricks. I say, David, would you mind maybe showing us some magic? And he agrees. Yeah, I suppose I'll show you some magic. I'm going to take you over here to the corner. I'm not that great. And I said, no worries. I just want to learn some moves. I'm going to, and then I don't actually tell him what I was going to do, which was go harass people in public with magic tricks and just be a nuisance. I leave that out. Yeah. But he takes me behind the counter and then he starts shaking. He starts getting really nervous. And I see in his eye a similar look to when I first walked in, and he freaked out about the camera. He said, you know what, I can't do magic right now. You are gaslighting me, that you are putting unfair pressure. This is non-consensual that you're trying to get me to do magic right now. Having a meltdown.
No.
And then it flashes into my mind, I want to actually buy this stuff, so I can't go purely nuclear. Right. It flashes in my mind, he's acting like I'm trying to rape him because I want him to show me a card trick.
What the fuck?
So I lean into it a little bit. I was like, well, David, I mean, look what you're wearing right now. I mean, I'm going to get you to show me some magic. And he's like, no, this is uncalled for. So after I say that, I'm realized I was like, okay, I'm going to pay for all this shit. We're going to walk out. I'm going to come back as Merlin, and I'm going to lean into the magic as rape thing as hard as I can. Hey, psst, David, what if I give you $1,000? I take you up to my hotel room, get you drunk, and you do some magic for me, buddy. You still feeling nervous? Okay, what if we do the old Bill Cosby special? I crush up something into your drink. You show me some sleight of hand. You pull a pigeon out of your sleeve.
No way, dude.
We go back in looking for him, but I guess he had such a breakdown, they had to let him go early for the day.
What?
And he was on emergency leave because he was this close to killing himself. And Nico and we are scouring the store, and all the employees know. They're like, okay, these guys are trying to fuck with David. Yeah. I end up talking to a fat Magic the Gathering expert who works there about commander decks and about the Shivan Dragon for 45 fucking minutes, waiting for David to emerge so I can go do more rape jokes. But he doesn't, and that's when I noticed that everybody's gender is on their name tags.
Dang, what the fuck?
Dude, it was bad.
Is he autistic, though? Was he possibly mentally challenged?
He worked in a magic shop, so I think the answer is yes, Leo. I think the answer is yes.
He might have been autistic. Actually, that's not even an autistic thing to do. I don't think an autist would react like that. They probably would love to do magic. They do it all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, and if you're going to work in a magic shop, at least be good enough at magic to show people magic.
Yeah.
Unforgivable. The thing that made me realize we hate this city, among many things, was we try a worst town in America standard move, which is we go get a bunch of beer. We're like, let's go talk to the homeless people. How do they live out here in Arctic conditions, in tents? Because it was colder than it was when we were in Yosemite.
Jeez, man.
And they live out there day and night, and there were snow drifts 5 feet high that they were fucking surviving in. What? They were like Sir Edmund Hillary and his team of Sherpas, but they were bums with heroin problems. So we knock on this tent, say, hey guys, we got beers. 2 guys come out, hey man, we'll have some beers. Fuck yeah, thanks bro. Hand him the beers. 1 guy comes out, get that fucking camera off me. I say, whoa, come on man, I got some bud. Get that fucking... This guy, like he's a bull, and Nico is a guy in a red morph suit. That's what it was like. Go straight for fucking Neeks. Oh. Nico has a meltdown. Daddy, get him away from me! Daddy, no! The guy sprints after Nico in sweatpants and in no shoes in a blizzard, chases Nico down the street, takes one of the beers I gave him, and beer nades Nico, throws a beer as hard as he can at Nico. Nico just drops the camera, doesn't drop it, but puts it to the side and just fucking sprints down the street.
Come on.
And some other stuff happened on the shoot. We filmed a bunch of other stuff, but that was at the end of the day, and I realized we're done.
Yeah.
We can't do this anymore here. These are the worst people, both the homeless and the homed. Oh. Everybody. We spoke to yuppies. We spoke to art guys who work in magic shops. We spoke to junkies. Everybody.
And they all sucked.
The last straw, the real last straw, was when a guy was stuck in the snow and Nico ran over and offered to push his car out. No cameras. We're not even filming. Nico was going to help the guy push. The guy gets out of the car. Get the fuck away from me, man. I don't need your help.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Dude, what the fuck? Let's go back, dude.
It sounds like the place that you went, from my experience.
So now everyone's going to know because fucking Austin.
Listen to me. If you live in a city where it snows, it makes you an asshole because you don't get enough vitamin D. And also, if you live in a place where it snows, you're a fucking loser. You know why? Because in this place, 50 days a year, you can't go to work, you can't work out, you can't leave your house. If you are such a lazy bitch that you want to move somewhere so you can get more sick days and more excuses to not go for a jog or go lift some weights, move where the sun shines and get your ass in gear.
Yeah.
They're slackers. They're smug. They think because they voted for Bernie Sanders and they make $300,000 a year that they're fucking heaven sent.
Yeah.
They have no sense of humor. You can't put a camera on a yuppie and ever expect good content because they're mortally afraid of being misquoted and incriminating themselves. I want to drop a nuke on this place.
Wow.
I want to make friends with a guy who has friends in the Army, and I want to roll in the 10th Cavalry Division and level the place.
Holy shit. Okay, well, should make for a good video, those blowouts, though, right? Blowouts are great.
Hopefully. It just, the whole experience still has left such a sour taste in my mouth because especially me and Nico were on a twin bed.
Yeah.
And Nico, he has these weird twitch attacks in the middle of the night. You see the movie The Jungle Book?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, he's like Baloo shaking down a prickly pear tree. He just goes and just starts shaking.
Why is he does do that. He slept like upright one time. Like he likes passing out like with like watching his like fucking The Office, right? Does he do that?
Or just scrolling TikTok or mindless shit on Instagram.
Yeah. And he just like he'll keep going until he passes out. And then like sometimes it's like in a bad position because he kind of has his head up, so we'll kind of like snore like that. And he's been getting more difficult to sleep with as he ages, I think, in the last 2 years.
Give him an Ambien, Nico. He will be out for the count. You can do whatever you please to him.
We should take melatonin on the road. I don't know why we never do that.
Nico, he was having panic attacks. They're probably PTSD flashbacks from what you did with Dante Culpepper.
It's possible. That was the best day ever. The best. That was so funny.
Nick, I still think the best day ever was coming back from the meetup in Wichita, Kansas.
That too. That was unbelievable.
It was rough, though. I had to stay 48 extra hours in this city. And in the blizzard, you don't realize how much snow sucks until you're in it.
Yeah.
We went out in the blizzard. The only place we could go to eat was the 7-Eleven that was a Lugie's Hock away from the hotel. Even that's an ordeal. You got to put on galoshes. You got to put on your jacket, your pants. Everything's got to be waterproof. You get over there. Nothing else is open. So everybody in town and their cousin is at the 7-Eleven. You can only eat beef jerky. You have to scrape the ice off your car. And I had to pay $300 extra to get a 4-wheel drive one.
What? Oh, this sucked. It was a bad choice by Nico to go to that city.
The moral of this story is that Nico's fired.
Damn it, dude.
He's fired.
Can't wait for him to do the 100th episode. He has confirmed that he will be here in studio.
As Neeks?
As Neeks, not Nico. Fuck Nico.
How many? 20 away?
20 away, dude.
That's still a long way. That's
way.
20 weeks.
I know. That bastard doesn't, he's an asshole.
We've been doing this show for 2 years, huh, Lee,
Hell yeah, man.
In May.
Hell yeah, man.
I got to fuck another fat girl for the 2-year anniversary.
I think so. I think it should be the same girl. You should fuck her once a year.
Speaking of Me Too's, I Me Too'd my girlfriend earlier on in this. I wonder if she's going to be upset about that. Probably. I also need to Me Too that fat girl publicly, too. Because
she did
I
rape
am tired of women.
Yeah.
My sister's roommate, when she was in college, my sister, sucked my dick when she was 21 and I was 16. And these girls, I also talked to Mia. One of her friends, when they were all down in Mexico, fucked one of the guys they were with's little brother, who was 17. One of Mia's adult, legally able to drink friends fucked a 17-year-old. And I asked Mia, has this girl lost even a wink of sleep over this? Because I know if I were a dude, if me or Leo got drunk and accidentally fucked a 17-year-old,
I would sleep ever again.
We would be in a perpetual state of fucking panic.
Kill myself.
Mia says no, she thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. No worries at all. I think in court they'd probably be like, all right.
Listen to me. You women want equality?
Yeah.
If feminism, you sit on your ass.
Yeah.
Collecting fucking paychecks from your husband. You get divorced. You take 50% of his shit, even if he's one of the most talented programmers, attorneys, athletes in the world, and all you do is make a casserole and burp the baby occasionally. You get half his net worth. Male jobs include manning a crab fishing ship, ice road trucking, going 3 miles into the center of the earth so that you're wall to wall with Satan himself, and then being expected to mine coal. What do women do? They work at HR. They man the keyboard at the dentist office. They babysit, and they complain about lack of equality. You can fuck a kindergarten student while you're on PCP, while worshiping the devil, and people will just think it's hilarious.
And we wonder why the economy started going downhill.
When did it start? Whenever feminism happened.
When we put women behind the keyboards.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do a good job. The nursing, they're good nurses.
In your fantasies, they are, Leo. It has nothing to do with their ability as nurses, though. It's just what they do to you afterwards.
I think it's like they want equality, but not truly, because if it was equal, then should I fucking go and play softball? Should I fucking go join a college softball team?
Yeah.
And rip some girl's fucking head off when I hit a line drive back at her?
We were talking about this, my fighter buddies and I, a while ago. If the four of us had to go play women's professional soccer, how much practice would it take before we were middle of the pack on the team?
Yeah.
I think about a year.
The best professional women's soccer team, I think, lost to a high school boys team.
Yes.
There you go.
Like
That's
dominated
true.
them
Yeah.
really bad.
That's
I would
awesome.
never play. I would never play.
Can you pull that up,
if I
Austin?
was the girls team, dude, I would never play a fucking. I know Ruman did like a video with a fucking chick that was a Canadian silver medalist, I think, in the Olympics in soccer, and he said she was worse than like middle school little boys at soccer. So the strength, speed, just agility with the ball.
Well, Ruman, to be fair, his people don't even let women drive cars. So he's even more biased than I or
That's
Austin
true.
am. I rolled when I used to train at Team Alpha Male up in Sacramento with Misha Tate. Misha Tate fought for the UFC title against Ronda Rousey twice, maybe 3 times. I can't completely recall.
Competitive fights.
She was the second best woman fighter in the world. When I rolled with her, she was worse than Nico Villacresis.
No way.
Who was an embarrassment to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
She was that bad?
She was... I could roll with the Roxy bag that's over behind Dino. It would put up more resistance than Misha fucking Tate.
No
Throw that
fucking way,
Roxy
dude.
bag over here, Dino.
Check it. This.
Just toss it.
Whoa, that's full of all my shit, Derek. Don't even toss it.
This is how much resistant Misha Tate put up.
No.
This is a more worthy opponent than she is. I'm sorry about that, Austin. Austin's upset. Blame it on
okay, I don't
Dino.
care.
He's the one who pulled the trigger on it. It was just my idea. All right. Show me what you got, Austin. Can you turn the monitor over our way?
And our guest.
Yeah.
We will have a guest here in about 10 minutes.
A guy who... Is he wearing a Barney suit?
I believe he is going to be wearing a Barney suit.
Oh, my God.
gonna
Yes.
be great.
Austin, we got to see this. Your monitor is kind of blocking my view. Thanks, buddy.
You see that?
Yeah, it's great. Okay. This is the women's pro team.
Yeah. 15-year-old boys.
Why did they agree to this? This is all in all a bad idea.
Yeah, I would never agree to this.
This is like the best women's team, I'm pretty sure, too.
For people who are just listening, it looks competitive so far. It looks like a really close game.
I think they... What is it?
It's hard to tell who's the boy and who's the girl there. Kind of looks like Austin Schlosser, to be honest. Looks like he's out there on the field chasing the ball.
Austin looks like a German soccer player.
The girls are doing pretty good.
It's, again, a really tight contest. Imagine me and Leo boxing. That's what's going on between pro soccer women and 15-year-old boys. I want to see it. I want to see a goal be scored by the men. We're going to watch a little more of this.
Well, you don't really score a lot in soccer.
It's the worst sport there
It
is.
is the worst.
The World Cup is awesome, though.
Awesome, no.
Yes. The World Cup's unreal. We need to do a video. I think it's going to be in LA, the next one.
Why do you
pause
like
it?
soccer? Yeah, you can pause it. It's not a dominant enough victory for me.
Okay, why do I like the World Cup event. I mean, you're going to catch me watching like fucking Madrid versus Barcelona or something, but when it's like Argentina versus Brazil, and it's like they killed a ref in Brazil because he made a bad call.
I
You know what
respect
mean?
that.
Yeah, they chopped his head off and put it on a steak.
Sorry, I just read a comment. It has 19,000 likes, and it says, the boys won 7-0, but the video shows only the women's plays. Disgusting.
That's what I'm saying.
What the
women?
fuck, man?
Every time you complain about the lack of advantages you have, this is a microcosm for what we're talking about when we say shut your mouths.
Yep.
You play a half-ass game of soccer, you lose to people half your age with half your experience, and it gets censored from the internet.
Yep.
As Leo always talks about, the Egyptians didn't record their losses in war. Apparently, neither do the Bulldykes who play sock.
Fuck, man. God damn it, man. Yeah, if they really, I think we should do a video where we like try out for a high school soccer team or something. Wouldn't that be funny?
I think we can blend into any sport after our performance in Modesto, Leo.
I agree.
I'm confident about that. What were we going to talk
We
about?
should
The pros
join
and
one
cons
of
of
those-
soccer.
Why did someone made me feel bad in the comments because they said that it was like ridiculous that we were able to round up a group of 13-year-old girls and talk to them.
Well, I'm a pro at it.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, dude, all right? And he didn't even go dirty with his jokes, and it was still funny.
Why were you bitter about this comment?
I don't know, because, I don't know, it's suggesting that that we are some kind of perverts. Fuck them, dude.
Yeah, you can't read the comments. It's bad for your head.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I do sometimes. I don't read all of them, but I think they're funny. Oftentimes, they're mostly 90% positive, so it's nice. I don't know. I read. I do sometimes. Yeah, it's a bad habit. I should stop.
Yeah, a lot of people I really respect, bigger comedians.
Yeah.
I heard Rogan talk about it, Conan O'Brien. Guys I like, they don't read a sentence written about them anywhere.
D'Elia, when in his heyday, he would respond to almost all the negative ones, and it was great. He would roast them.
Yeah, it's funny, but you have to wonder if that was causing some of the madness that he could only quell with teenage vagina.
That's true. Yeah. No, I think definitely probably had a phone, addiction. I would say anybody who's scouring for pussy that much, he'd respond to all his DMs. He said all of them.
Think about it, man. You're trying to get some work done. You need to focus and write for 2 hours or edit for 2 hours. Both hard things that require as much brain as you can commit to it. If some kid in the comments that you read right when you woke up that morning said, Leo DiTavio, he's not funny anymore. When Danny Mullen does this one thing, when he yells really loud, it's so cringe. That's going to be rattling around your head like a pebble in a boot. And even if it pops into your head 3 times while you're on that writing session, that's going to distract you for long enough that you're going to miss out maybe on 2 great jokes you would have written.
So true.
Or the breakthrough moment that you were going to have at hour 1:35, 1 hour and 35 minutes, where you connected these 2 parts of the plot and the video came together, and from then on it was easy. Maybe you don't get there because you're thinking about what Skater Boy 919 wrote about your chops in the comments.
It's true. I think that, I got some bad habits with the online stuff. I think I'm relatively new to all this anyway. So I think hopefully with time, I'll dial it in and get it, and then stop fucking reading the comments. And
I don't have a choice
more
with my
zen.
live streams. I mean,
right, you got to read them on the live stream.
yeah.
That's what my live streams also get into. Like, I'll just start fucking battling some guy. It's funny. I think that's okay.
Do people hate on you though, Austin?
No, hardly ever.
Yeah.
Some people say that like I look weird and that I'm ugly, and I'm like, what do you look like, dude?
Yeah.
Damn, I wish
That's
there
like
was
the
a way.
most that I get though.
Yeah.
I kind of want to.
Sometimes people tell me Derek's dick's bigger than mine, and
Which
that
is
one
true.
actually stings. a
Danny,
little
you
bit.
should employ some hot Instagram chicks to only DM the kids that hate on your comments. Like, you don't ever even have to know this, and then then they get some kind of incriminating thing, and then send it to us.
Bam,
Dude.
That sounds like a fantastic operation, Leo.
Yeah.
The only things that I read are my Patreon live streams and my Patreon comments, and occasionally you'll get stuff like a kid said that Blader Boy sucked, and that's 4th grade level comedy. And the problem is,
Idiot.
If you read these comments, you start believing the opinions of guys who stock shelves at Rayleigh's.
Yeah, like pieces of shit, dude.
Like I was
losers.
Like I was watching the Pink Panther, the original Pink Panther with Pete Sellers, who's an English comedy legend.
Yeah, Peter
and his
Sellers,
comedy. For instance, it's so simple and so physical.
Yeah.
He's trying to get into bed with his hot wife, and he tries to romantically make the bed, and he tries to go with the sheet and crack it and straighten it out and make it cover the bed, and it just flips over his head, and he's got a bed sheet over his head, and then he trips over and eats shit on the floor. And it's hilarious because he's such a good physical comedian.
Right.
Does this kid who works at Blockbuster Video know more than Pete Sellers?
Exactly.
Am I supposed to take his opinion?
Yeah.
What's a shitty Instagram name? I can't come up with one now.
There's a lot.
Dope Smoker 215.
Yeah. There it is. Dope Smoker 215.
That's probably who it was.
Somebody's gonna make that profile now. Dope Smoker 215.
I can't. I gotta protect my fucking mind against these kids who have the comedic opinions of koala bears.
Yeah.
Actually, koala bears are kind of they eat eucalyptus. That's silly.
Yeah, that's so
funny.
silly. It's so funny.
They have what's a really unfunny animal?
Fucking, they're all funny, dude. Animals are honestly
they
hilarious.
Are silly.
Fucking, what is an unfunny animal?
A fire ant. That's kind of funny
No,
too. 'Cause when
they're
they
funny.
bite people,
Yeah.
they ruin people's
It'd
days.
be horrible to get like get bit by a fire ant on your ball sack or something. That'd be fucked up.
Birds of prey aren't that funny.
No.
They're too majestic.
Yeah, they're too beautiful.
But then I don't want to compare fucking whatever Dope
I was
Smoker
gonna say
219
peacock, but they're
to
definitely funny. Yeah.
Oh, peacocks are great. Peacocks. I said this in one of my very early videos. The easiest animal on the planet to sexually assault.
A peacock.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you know those things they used to use to humiliate people in medieval villages where you put your arm through the manacles, then your head through too?
Yeah.
And you had to sit in town square? For sure, the town drunk raped the shit out of whoever was being punished in the town square once night fell. Because there's nobody easier to rape than the guy in the manacles.
That was, dude, guaranteed. Nobody's ever. That's for sure used to happen. Oh my god.
There needs to be an academic study on the subject.
Do you think it was the grossest, fattest guy in town?
It
had to be. It
was-
was the Fan Jerry of every town. Oh, that's fucked up. God damn it. I'm sorry I said that, Fan Jerry.
It was absolutely a toothless drunkard peasant who tiptoed into town.
Oh, God.
Ooh, what are you doing there, fella?
Hey, they put me away for stealing boots from the cobbler again.
Ooh, that sure is a shame. Nobody out here to help you out, huh?
Hey, it is just me and my lonesome.
Oh, God.
Oh, do you have any friends or family who are going to bring you food or water at any point tonight?
No, I am alone with only the stars.
Okay.
Oh,
Zip.
God.
Hey, what are you
my
doing
God.
back there?
That peacocks, you can do the same thing.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Because they make all the noise. They can't hear your footsteps when you're creaking up. And then they got a 180-degree field of blindness behind them, Leo. They can't see shit behind those feathers.
You're a bastard.
It's the same with the girls in Vegas.
Which ones?
The ones with the
Showgirls.
peacock feathers.
Oh,
yeah.
they're easy to rape, too.
Yeah, you can sneak up behind them. Their feathers block their view.
Hey, guys.
It's a satire, guys.
If you're
all right?
looking for stuff to do next time you're in Tinseltown, that's Hollywood. And next time you're in Sin City, there we go. There's the nickname I was looking for. Rape a showgirl. It's that easy.
That one showgirl on the side of the street during Edward 40 Hands, I went up to the two chicks. I got her number. She wants to bang.
Nice.
Same.
Austin.
Way to not make a douchey, self-congratulating remark right there.
I'm pretty sure that was
She
douchey
wants
and
to bang.
congratulating.
I know.
So last time you had sex, Austin?
When was the last time I had sex? I don't know. Let me think. It was like 2 months ago, maybe.
All right.
It was with this one chick while her friend was in the bathroom. I told you all about it.
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
hopes to moisten this dry spell tomorrow.
I hope I think you're going to have a good shot at it.
Yeah, I mean, like I could
See if
bring
this
a
kid's
chick if
here.
I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna try to just to
It's more
fuck one of
fun,
the
isn't
chicks
it?
There, yeah.
It's more fun, man. That Babe Ruth said he'd give up the smoking and the drinking, but never the broads because they're too much fun.
That's nice.
I like
didn't.
that.
How do I not know that Babe Ruth quote?
I feel like that would be the favorite thing that
Yeah.
anybody had ever said, ever for you.
I think Clark Gable had a good one where he said, if I had gone after every broad I was supposed to, I wouldn't have had time to go fishing. That's a good one.
yeah.
It's just got so much pussy, dude.
Yeah. And it's true. There
Yeah,
something.
it's like you've been, your self-control is, I have to say, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I've managed to not constantly regret not chasing pussy, but I will say the gamble, forget blackjack, forget throwing dice on the craps table. The gamble you make when you go in for the kiss on a girl for the first time who's hot and you're kind of nervous, assuming this isn't one of the fucking floating mouths that Leo takes to Blockbuster Video's
Oh,
parking
God.
lot, assuming this is a girl you're actually interested in, or at least physically. I mean, is there a better adrenaline rush?
No, dude, it's a nice adrenaline run.
When you're going in for
It's-
that kiss?
It's fucking nice, dude.
And then she kisses back, Leo.
Makes you feel alive.
And then you go for the titty grab and she doesn't rebuff you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, that moment, there's not that many things that are better, you know?
It's pretty exciting.
It is. What do you think is better than, is there something better than sex as just a just a hedonist pleasure kind of way.
No, being
Birds game.
drunk, being at a bar with a girl, it's midnight, you've had 6 Red Bull vodkas, and you go in for the first kiss in the shadowy corner and she reciprocates. I cannot say there's a better hedonistic pleasure than that. No. And I even think, I'll argue that when she's naked and you're on top of her, that's not as rewarding as when she first returns the kiss.
It's so true.
Because all the possibility is still in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your fantasy is, it could still be. Whereas once she's naked and you're fucking her, it becomes a reality, and it's not as exciting as what you're projecting it could be.
Yeah. The first kiss with a girl that you really are into is beautiful, too. It can be magical.
You guys are so gay.
He said that, not me. I was talking about a random slut.
No, but seriously, no. I mean, Austin, I totally see where you're coming from, because at your age...
No, it's funny. I agree.
At your age, I hadn't really, truly fallen for a girl, like, in a not just like physically, but like, even because she's able to take away all the pain that's in my heart, like she can just make the world seem beautiful, you'll find that girl.
That doesn't require much in your case. All that requires is a set of lips and a pulse.
Here it is, dude.
You could just run a current through a pair of wax lips, so they shook, and then you could fuck them, the wax lips.
So you were stuck all weekend in this city, so you didn't see your girlfriend. Did you see her yesterday?
Well, she's going to come tomorrow to the party. I didn't see her. And then she's going to be meeting my parents for the first time this weekend.
No.
I'm going to fuck her in front of my dad.
I really did not expect you to say that right now. Holy
Let's
shit.
call him up right now.
You literally, please, dude. And then ask him if you
I don't even have the courage to pull that
That
move.
one's tough, dude.
That would make it a very awkward
Your
weekend indeed.
your mother's reaction would be worse, though, I think. Your father would be like, oh, okay. Like, I think he'd just be like, he'd agree. He has your sense of humor. He made like 3 molesting jokes.
Yeah, he did. What if I called my mom up right now and just for some inexplicable reason I spoke like this? Yo, what up, Ma? Yeah, I'm gonna be tapping Mia's ass in front of you and your motherfucking husband.
God,
I'm
dude.
gonna smack them cheeks all night and I'm gonna make you massage.
No, dude.
We should do it right now. Let's call my mom.
No, dude, you won't do that. Would you?
It'll ruin the weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm actually looking forward to my mom's gonna bring my little dog Henry down.
Oh, that's nice.
Henry, you puppy.
I dream of a time where I could actually just bring a chick over to my parents, but it's not the right time ever at this point. They're very like judgmental and mean.
See, my parents are so not like that. It
No,
sucks.
they're not. They're really nice.
Yeah, I
Very, very
I
nice.
feel for you, man. We talked about your dad on the ride back from Yosemite, and it's tough, man.
It's tough, dude. I think it's what a lot of people experience with immigrant parents, though. Because Christina's, my girlfriend's, same. And then a lot of my friends that had immigrant parents, same. They're just a little, they're different. But what do you think? It would be so funny to do a prank on your parents where you bring a girl that, like what Borat did when he brought the big black fat prostitute. Mm-hmm. Like you just bring somebody that they could never see you ending up with, and then see how they react.
Yeah.
They'd be nice, probably.
A 39-year-old stripper with 2 kids and big fake tits.
Tatted up, head to toe.
And they've seen pictures
Face
of
tats.
Mia. They've totally seen pictures of Mia,
Yeah.
but I'll just insist that this is Mia.
This is Mia.
She's a fucking 21-year-old college student.
What do you mean?
I swear.
Yeah,
she's a
that's
communications
so
student.
Funny.
My parents are never the issue, but I always just don't like meeting their parents. Like I have bad luck with girlfriends' parents. I was dating this one chick. We were on vacation, and we were like drinking all day. And I woke up, I guess, in the middle of the night. Hey, you want to fuck? Well, we were in the same hotel room as the
Yo,
fucking
baby,
parents.
you want to fuck?
No. Is it because their parents are Democrats sometimes?
No,
Is that
they're
it?
actually pretty based, but I didn't know. I forgot this happened because I was blackout drunk. It was only months later when she told me that she talked to her mom and stepdad about it because they heard me trying to fuck her while I was like half asleep.
It's also probably because I was going to say, when I was your age, Austin, the reason I didn't like to meet parents is because I didn't have anything going on in my life. You can at least fudge it. You can make the details of your life blurry and make the parents think you got shit going on. Like, yeah, I'm this hairstylist influencer. I do media for the top stylist in Beverly Hills. Plus, I produce one of the top up-and-coming podcasts, and I'm a live streamer. He could fudge the details. He could be like, yeah, I live up in Calabasas. I got 3 acres.
No, he's
just omit all the details about his parents
Right.
and this asshole Dino sharing the
That's
place with him.
basically what
He's like, I
do.
got a
Yeah.
couple roommates,
They're assholes. They're older than me.
That's what every girl on Tinder gets. That's
Exactly.
the story they're told.
See, for me, I could do that, but it would just be a matter of time before the girl FaceTimes me and I have to answer it in my fucking apron and name tag from my busboy job.
That's why you don't talk to him anymore.
That's why I didn't. That's why none of the girlfriends... I forget if I brought this up, but the 2 ex-girlfriends I had from UCLA, I tried to get them involved with an upcoming video. I wanted to do a Great Gatsby video where I was Gatsby and these girls were Daisy.
Unbelievable.
Dude, it would have been incredible.
Yeah.
It would have been fucking incredible. But they both hate me so much now that they wanted nothing to do with the project. You know what? Hate might be a strong word because they responded and they responded cordially. If they hated me, they probably wouldn't have done that. But it's interesting. I talked about this on my Patreon live stream. So much of what I did when I was doing my comedy hustle over the last 8 years was to avenge myself and get revenge on these 2 girls who fucking broke it off with me. I would think about them all the time.
Wow.
Various song lyrics would come into my head, like Meet Me in the Morning by Led Zeppelin. It's like, oh, come on, yeah, meet me in the morning. Meet me in the middle of the night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, come on now, the morning light is coming. And I would think about that song. It's like, yeah, the morning light's coming. That means the dawn is going to shine on my writing career. And I'm no longer going to be a miserable, broke fuck. And I'm going to call these 2 girls and be like, hey, baby, you want to go to Vegas? Suite at the Bellagio. It's on me. And then I was going to take them out. We'd go to the SW Steakhouse and we'd go to the private baccarat room at the Mandalay Bay. And that motivated me. And now I see that I've achieved a lot of these goals that I had set out for myself. It doesn't make a fucking difference.
Nah.
These chicks still don't want anything to do with me.
Well, they probably do secretly, or else they wouldn't have responded.
It's like this, Leo. I mean, we're going to get back to that, but it's like the fucking carrot leading the donkey, and then eventually the fucking rope breaks on the donkey's carrot that he can't get to, and he eats it, and it's a rotten carrot. That's been my motivation for so long, and it proved to be just this illusion. But I don't think they still want to pay
Listen, I honestly think it might even be a text thing. If you gave me your phone and you gave me like 5-10 minutes,
That sounds really funny.
I need
send
to
it
start
back.
just sending phone numbers to Leo.
I got you, man. Yeah, man. I'll make them think about their own mortality, dude. I'm going to let them know that this opportunity to be in a video is going to be something they could show their kids, and it's going to be something that, you know, obviously it's all lies, but it's something that's going to be it's like a treasure, you know, that they could. It's always going to be up. They could see it was a moment, and they captured a moment in their lives. You know, and we're only aging. You know, we're as beautiful as we're ever going to be.
Hey, have we talked about the Nico, you operating Nico's phone when he was blacked out?
That was the best.
Have we talked about that on here?
That was
Austin, have we?
I think so.
When we got the chick to come.
Yeah, we talked about that whole
And
story
he had
before.
no idea how.
And the girl like was pissed at the end or whatever. Yeah.
This is, it was the hardest I've ever laughed.
It was incredibly funny.
And it made me realize that if you give Leo your phone, it doesn't matter who you are, he will get you laid.
Yeah.
Because this is my impression of Nico right now. Guys, if you're just listening, maybe get to YouTube because it's going to be a visual treat.
Blacked out, dead.
Leo,
I would grab his
over text.
I would grab his finger, open his phone, put it back. Oh, we got our guest, Dino. Go get our guest. Yeah, and I'd text the girl, blah 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 blah. Go back, put his phone back.
Share what you were texting.
I would be like, hey, oh, it would be a shame if I couldn't look into your eyes one more time before this trip is done. I would love nothing more than to have a nice, sweet conversation, maybe over some wine and.
What? Leo, what the fuck?
Shut the fuck up, Nico.
I fucking hate you.
Shut up, Nico.
Get my phone.
All right, here, yeah. The girl's coming over, 7:00. Yeah, man. It was fucking classic. Classic.
I was so
Wheeled herself across town to blow Nico. And then when he got out of the RV, he just started screaming at her because he's such a blacked out mess.
Yeah.
A tear came to her eye.
Yeah.
She got back in her minivan and drove home.
She drove home.
But she was going to fuck based on Leo's work.
Yeah, but then Nico, he didn't do a great job.
Leo, you probably could have gotten behind him and done a ventriloquist job and still gotten him laid. Hi, I'm Nico. You're so beautiful underneath the moonlight. It's hard to even stand up under my own power because of your beauty.
I'm telling you, man. Dude, I'm telling you though, but often guys aren't just, they just don't put any effort into just a few, interesting texts.
What if you had to take a blacked out Nico upstairs with this girl from Kansas and work his hips while he fucked her because he was completely unconscious?
Look at this,
What's
man.
up, dude? Hey, where's your Barney costume? I heard promises you were going to bring a Barney costume.
You were bringing it too.
Right, I had to bring Precious first. And then
Precious is a 12-pack of Miller High Life.
At
He's
least
getting
it's
right
not
down to
MGD.
business, yeah.
MGD sucks. Can you go grab your Barney costume, man? It's a must. Where
No
are you going?
shoes, no shoes.
You can't go in my house. Why are you trying to go in my house?
Don't go in this way, yes.
I got enough thieves in my life right now.
Hearthcock.
One sitting in the chair
By the
over
way, his
here.
name is Blake Hearthcock. That's his
That's comical.
name. Yeah.
And you
All right, you
consider
bring that
yourself a
Barney
comedian. so I
costume,
guess that's
my
good.
man.
Yeah, don't come back in here if you're not dressed as a purple dinosaur.
Okay, you need
Dressed
help.
as.
Okay, we'll get you. Come in here and then I'll zip you up. I know it needs 2 people
that's right.
because it's a real thing.
It takes 2 to tango.
That's right.
Thanks, Hearthcock. Leo, I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with this idea right now. What if you were the complete puppet master of Nico's corpse that night?
That would be unbelievable.
And you were behind him. I want you almost to come sit on my lap right now so we can work out the details of this. But you moved his arm to put it around her on the couch, and the whole time his tongue is out, his eyes are rolling around.
Oh my God, dude!
What would you say if I said I wanted to kiss you right
Just
now?
whisper in his mouth, in his
It's
ear.
like Weekend at Bernie's, but getting Nico laid.
But what, dude? How? I could die happy if I was in a room and Leo was moving Nico's naked hips in and out of a girl's vagina. And I don't even know. Like, you duct tape a highlighter to his penis so it gives some sort of rigidity.
I'm telling you, man.
We wouldn't have been able to find Viagra at that hour.
Get a
Classic.
popsicle stick.
Get a popsicle stick, tie it up with a shoelace, put it in her pussy, and then work the hips.
I got
Oh yeah, I'm gonna come.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna come all over your fucking face.
Dude, Nico, I wonder what he says in the bedroom, dude. Nico is fucking probably.
What do you
saying
think
something
Meek
gnarly.
says in the bedroom?
That's God, a lot better shit than Nico for sure.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Nico's
Fuck you, I hate you. He probably gets in fights.
Step on your head.
He probably, like, what do you think even happens? Like, his girlfriend, like, oh my God, I feel so. Oh, let's change position. Let's do doggy. What? You want to do doggy?
Yeah.
Missionary's not fucking good enough.
Fuck
I hate you.
Fuck you. Yeah, dude, Neeks is fucking unreal.
Wait, why
dude.
was he spitting?
Yeah, why
on
was he
your
spitting on
window?
your
Are
car,
you can
dude?
explain that.
I think he shares DNA with llamas.
Why the fuck was he doing that?
He was the neeksiest neeks that Neeks has ever neeksed.
Oh my.
That's all I've got to say. People are going to see in the video on Thursday. That is before we even got to the snow place and we filmed the video. He got blacked out. We were filming all of it, and he was a complete menace.
Oh my God.
When Ian and I got him a hotel room because Jill wasn't answering his phone calls and he couldn't go home because he was too drunk. So we got him a hotel to crash at. Ian and I roll across the street. We're at the gas station, filling up my tank, wiping off my windshield because he spit all over it. Out of the darkness, Nico comes charging. Fuck you guys, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. Starts spitting all over my windshield again. Opens the door, tries to yank me out of the car.
What?
He was a werewolf.
Holy shit.
He has a superpower with alcohol.
It's great.
He literally transforms.
It's great.
What the fuck?
Neeks, he's a hero. Neeks is a soldier for tolerating what we had to tolerate in this blizzard. All of my insults.
Dude,
It's all good fun.
dude.
It's all
He's
good
a
fun.
great cameraman, too.
Yeah, I spent just a little bit of time doing cameraman stuff, and like it's
Not
true.
easy.
You are like the bull in red. Like the person, they get pissed at the camera a lot of the time.
Yeah,
first.
it helps to wear a mask. Nico does a good thing too. When people get mad at him, oftentimes he'll say, "Hey, I'm just a guy they hired off Craigslist. I don't know who these guys are. I'm just collecting a paycheck, man."
Yeah.
That's a good move. And
Oh, that's a really good move.
it is a good move. And then also, I was trying to tell him this weekend when the bum charged him, just Nico, just backpedal really fast. Just keep 40 yards between you and whoever's pissed off.
Right.
And just like, I mean, you don't have to film when people are throwing punches. We don't need you to be filming from point blank.
No,
just
no.
get out of there and film it from afar.
So
and that
true,
works.
so true. Yeah, so true.
And never never relinquish the camera. The camera is the football. You can't fumble the football. You can't fumble the camera.
Yeah.
Because if they get the camera and they get the SD card, we're fucked.
That's it.
Yeah, I had to rip it from that guy's hands.
Yeah, in the Pussy Salesman video, a
that
guy
was
in one of the
gnarly.
medical offices came after Austin and grabbed my little Sony camera.
I for sure sold a copy to that guy a long time ago.
100%?
I'm pretty well. Either that or we sat down and had a meeting with him.
Either that or you sold a copier to a Mexican at one point. And
I
now
sold
it's
the
all
copiers
blurry.
in that building, so I know that I sat down with that guy and had a meeting with him. He was I remember that scowl. He's a very like angry guy. That guy. But, yeah. Oh my God! Watch out here.
Dino, camera. Let's get that, Austin. Let's get that camera.
Oh my
Dominic.
God! Now sing the
Oh,
song.
Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. All right, Barney. I wasn't too excited about Housecock the comedian, but I'm very excited about Barney the purple dinosaur.
This is Blarney. Okay, this is Blarney.
Blarney?
That's his name. Yeah.
You really do have an accent, don't you? Okay, I don't trust Barney to jump rope over this cord.
Here, come over, sit on the couch here. You can take your head off.
Do you mind, Leo, introing this guy? I'm going to go piss real quick. Barney, I don't know who you are. I don't know what your comedic aspirations are, but why in hell did you think it was a good idea to show up 50 minutes late to this podcast?
The fuck's wrong with you, dude?
Man, you know, I actually didn't realize Culver City was so far.
Speaking to the goddamn mic.
I didn't realize Culver City was so far away, to be honest with you. I
'Cause
looked
you're
it up in Sherman Oaks, and it was closer than I thought it was, so that's the reason I'm late.
It was further than you thought it was.
Further, exactly. And traffic was a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
You got to factor those things in because this show ends at 7. We got to shoot at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We can't stay up drinking Miller High Lifes with you, so you blew your shot.
The fuck is wrong with you, man? Chug that goddamn
I'm a
beer.
piece of shit. I can't help it.
I mean, this isn't a job interview. That would be unprofessional and disappointing to your employer if you showed up late for that. This is even more important.
Oh, shit.
You want to be a comedian? You're going to have no bigger platform than this show
Leo and Danny
in the
show.
next 10 years of your career. And let's face it, in 10 years, you're either going to have developed a nasty heroin addiction or killed yourself. So you're never going to have a bigger platform than this show.
Probably heroin.
I think so, based on your accent and your haircut.
Hardcock,
Exactly.
you're
Thank
from
you.
Mississippi, correct?
And your state of origin.
Yeah. You love your mom, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, she's one of my heroes.
That makes 2 of us in this room who love your mom.
Right, well, I'm glad you love her, man. That means you're a smart man.
Danny, there's a couple things I want you to know about this guy. First of all, he's a good dancer. Some dance. It's pretty funny. But he has
Is he
2
better than
DUIs. Surprising.
Well, he's going to get a third because he just drained a High Life, and in 10 minutes he's got to get back in his fucking car and drive his ass home.
This guy got so... Dude, you're definitely going to get a third DUI at some point. You almost got one the other night. Don't lie.
No way, man. That's not gonna happen. Because if that happens, it's a felony and it's 6 months. So I'm either gonna have to, you know,
Flee the state?
flee.
No.
So what's your strategy for avoiding future DUIs?
Probably not drink as much.
As much.
That probably wasn't the right thing to say, right?
Yeah.
Probably not drink, or maybe get an Uber.
Okay.
I live closer to bars now. Like I moved to this new spot, so
Okay.
now
So you just drive a mile or 2 home shit-faced?
or Uber.
instead of
Uber.
8?
No, man. If it's like a mile or 2, Uber for sure. You know?
Every time.
Fucking Hearthcock, dude.
Well, COVID, you know, everything started opening up, so I haven't quite gotten to the flow of it, but it's gonna happen.
Hearthcock,
Okay.
were you ever bullied?
Is that a real question, Leo? He's sitting before you in a Barney suit, talking like the most inbred pig fucker I've ever heard.
Is this irony or something?
Okay, well then explain this love for Barney a little bit. Like, what the fuck? What is it about Barney that you like so much?
Definitely Barney, yeah, man. I actually grew up watching Barney. This is my boy right here.
Yeah.
All right.
I grew up playing with Tonka trucks. I don't do that anymore, though, do I now?
Damn.
You're supposed to shed your old childhood habits, idiot.
Did you ever work in construction?
What does that mean?
You had Tonka trucks.
Oh, the fuck? Is that some kind of a joke?
Are you trying to joke with
Never
me right
mind.
now on my
Never
own
mind.
podcast?
He's trying to joke.
Just never
with you, dude.
mind.
Listen, Barney,
Forget about it.
if you crack one more joke,
I can't fucking believe this.
I'm going to get to that bat over there, and I'm going to cave your head in.
I got a hard head, to be honest with you. Not like I want to try it out or nothing. I'm just hard headed.
What are the chances that you let a man enter you from behind that fucking suit?
It would be probably 0.
Probably.
Yeah.
Depending on how many Miller High Lifes he'd had.
That Barney's got a big mouth, dude.
I'm
I'd
not gonna
fuck
lie.
his mouth. Would you
Yeah.
be pissed off if I fucked Barney's mouth right now?
Leo, you want to do it? That'd be the most sexually liberating thing Leo's ever done.
I don't think Blarney would enjoy it, honestly.
I'm gonna fuck Barney's mouth, dude.
Leo, you should rub your dick on the Barney head. Can you please do that for me?
Can
Can we make Dino do it?
Dino, To make up for stealing my North Face, drop your penis into Barney's mouth.
Dino, you can do it, man.
His name's Dino, for fuck's sake.
Drop it in.
That's half of Dinosaur.
Drop your dick into Barney's mouth. This is classic.
I mean, if you'd like, it's okay, man. I mean,
All right, does Barney have consent? He's
want me
down.
to close?
Hey,
we do this?
how about this? I think this would be a nice visual.
Yeah.
Can you give Barney a Roman soldier? That's where you put your limp penis between his eyes and let it dangle. Like those furry things they had ornamentally on top of their helmets.
Hearthcock, you didn't think this was going to happen on the pod, huh? Dude, I got a funny conversation we had with Hearthcock because we were talking about me and Ali and him. We were talking. I was like, oh, but I got to get this guy on the fucking pod. He's classic. And then Ali's like, be prepared to take your penis out. And then Hearthcock was like, you do that?
Dino, answer that question physically.
There you go.
To take my penis out? I don't have a mic.
It doesn't matter. I said take your penis out,
take
not
your
tell
penis
a joke.
out now.
Okay. Are you happy?
That is an impressive dangler.
I'm not looking.
You've already seen it, Austin.
It's on the party.
There you go.
Oh, dude.
Man, that's new definition of balls in the forehead.
That's what you get for showing up late to my show.
Well, it won't happen next time because now I know how far it is.
So, Hardcock, you're a
guy.
stand-up comedian. Can you give us the first 2 minutes of your routine?
For sure. Yeah, man. I actually, you know how the camera adds 10 pounds?
Sure.
Well, for me, I don't know what it is, but every time I get in front of the camera, it adds a chromosome.
So it makes you retarded. That's not a good habit
Did
to
you
have
write
if you
that for
wanted to
this
get into-
pod? Did you write that joke for this pod?
Specifically, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so I thought he was just telling us he sucks under pressure, which I believe fully. And I was just going to tell him that's not a good habit to have in showbiz, but continue in spite of your extra chromosome.
Thank you. All right. So anyways, I have I have a baby face. I can't help it. Whenever I shave, I look way younger.
Yeah.
But whenever I shave my balls, it really accents my baby dick.
You got to chuckle. Dude.
Hey,
you got to chuckle.
Dino
from Dino.
chuckle. And
You got to
Austin.
chuckle, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Continue.
Yeah.
Man, I swear this COVID shit, it's been tough.
Yeah.
Finding a lady, actually getting in front of one and talking to one and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I decided to come up with new techniques.
Uh-huh.
So I go to these grocery stores. All right, so there's a specific one close to me. So my first time doing it, I actually grabbed a cart, went all in there, and found me a lady. Okay, I started talking to her.
Yeah.
And she was pretty cool, man. Unfortunately, I spaced. She looked down in my cart and she saw my cortisone cream. And it was a mistake because I had ran out, actually, and I forgot I threw it in there. But the next time I do it, honestly, I'm going to ask, hey, do you know where the Magnum condoms are? That's what I'm going to do next. You think that'll work?
Okay, I like the baby dick one, but that was fucking garbage.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hey, you got to have those.
Hey,
You got to have
it's a
those, right?
I like the premise where it was going with the cortisone cream. You can work on it. I see potential.
Hey, I got another technique that y'all could do.
You're
okay?
delivering it with the confidence of a salamander, too. Come on. Put on the Barney helmet and tell the jokes as Barney.
Yeah.
He don't want to get on
No.
camera. He's shy.
Put the Barney head on. This is a command, not a request. And tell me the rest of your material.
All right, I got one more joke.
No, with the Barney head on. Otherwise, I'm not listening.
I'll throw it on there. One more.
Hell yeah.
And talk like Barney, too.
All right, so you know
Film
how-
him, Dino. Just keep that camera. Or no, we got a camera on Barney, huh? We're good, Austin? Sorry, Dino. Do your thing.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
you know how
Talk like Barney. Oh, you know how? Have you ever noticed those people who?
I'm not going to talk like Barney. I can't do it. You know, I'm not good. I'm not good like that. It's not going to sound right. You know, the joke's not going to hit with Barney.
Your career might take off if you did that. If there was a Barney stand-up,
Oh, God,
that's a
dude.
hook.
Yeah, it is.
Disobeying Danny Mullen is not a good look.
No.
Well, hey, I love you. Y'all love me, man. We're a happy family, right?
Yeah.
With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you, won't you say you love me
And the
too?
beat drops. That'd
Tell
be fucking
the
sick.
joke.
All right, tell the joke.
All right, so I was raised by women, you know, and they taught me about horoscopes, you know, that witchcraft. I can't help it. So actually, I'm Aquarius. The only connections that it says that I really connect with are like Libras, Gemini, Sagittariuses. So on those times of the month, I should be kicking down the bars and looking for women with birthdays, because that's gonna make it work.
Get the fuck out of my house. How did you? I mean, generally how to write a joke, I guess. Probably not consciously, but subconsciously, because the baby dick thing was funny. That was two ideas that connected. It was an unexpected punchline. But the rest was just, it was like the sentences that go through Dino's head after he smoked his 5th joint for the day.
Are you high right now?
No, man. After that,
Are you fucking high, dude?
After that fucking traffic, hell no.
Oh, you were high at home.
What was that joke? Explain yourself.
Yeah, where was the punchline of that joke?
Which one?
The last
The
one.
horoscope
The horoscope
one.
joke.
You just look for women with birthdays? What is that commenting on?
That means that we're gonna connect immediately because we are horoscope. We're connected because they're a Gemini or they're a Sagittarius.
That's a statement. That's not comedy.
Well, hey man, it's all progress, right? It's all work in progress.
Absolutely, dude. I agree. I think that joke's got potential too.
It's
You know what,
I'm working,
horsecock? Drink the other beer, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
the only
working
thing
on
in
it.
progress right now is this
You're
third
just
DUI.
like, yeah, you need the third DUI.
You need the third DUI.
Man, what do you think about these stars? I swear, man.
They're looking good.
They look
Yeah.
good.
Those are nice. You could play football in those things.
Mm-hmm. They got it's great padding, especially the tail.
Oh shit.
Man.
What time is it, Austin?
It's 6:56.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to throw you out of here, Barney. I'm really sorry. I'd like you to come back some other day. The thing is, we got to shoot early tomorrow, and I got to get all the props in line. I got to go grocery shopping tonight. You picked a bad time to show up an hour late.
God damn it, horsecock.
Well, I priorities. I respect you, man. That's just fine. Okay, you got to stick to time, right?
Right.
Timing. But hey, you said that I could be back, right?
Yeah.
I'll put on a fucking banana hammock next time.
Hell yeah, man. No,
have a
you
big
gotta
cock?
you gotta be another Barney character. I want you to be the fucking girl dinosaur. Daisy was it?
Yeah, the Triceratops.
This bitch was 150. So
Oh,
if
shit.
anybody would throw in money, man, hell yeah.
I'll
Let's
throw
get
in
to the
some cash.
bottom of why you like Barney. Were you raped by a babysitter during an episode of the show once?
No. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But so I actually love Barney because he believes in imagination, because that's very important, right? This is what all this is, and caring for one another.
That's beautiful.
And I know that's gay, but I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
I think it's very sweet, and it's not gay to care about one another. And yeah, I care about everybody in this room.
It can be gay and cool.
It can be gay and cool too. Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah,
It just-
definitely.
Yeah, and if something's gay, it's not always that uncool. You know what I mean?
And that's not what I was really leaning at.
Are
but,
you gay? Horsecock?
No, sir, I'm not.
Okay.
I've been asked that a lot in the Mississippi, and it's always been a no.
Why, dude? Those fucking Southern fucks. They fuck with you, didn't they?
I get asked here too now.
So who bullied you, dude?
It was my father.
This is what I think happened. I think his dad.
Yeah.
I think his dad was a handyman
For sure.
in Mississippi. I think he would drive around in a 1947 rusted Ford truck. He would just drive down dirt roads like, "Hey, you need your fence repaired."
Right.
And when Horsecock was a baby,
Yeah.
his dad had cared so little for him, he had just put him in the bed of the truck when he went to work.
Oh God.
I think one day on a particularly bumpy, unpaved road,
Oh no.
Horsecock's dad hit a pothole. Horsecock went flying and hit his head.
Jackson, Mississippi has bad potholes.
Really? So
Very bad,
So
yeah.
it fucking your dad would put you back there. Sometimes he'd put you in the cage where the dog would go. But when the dog was in the cage, you would fucking have to be on the fucking
My
bed of the
bird
truck.
dogs take priority over my dang son.
The best goddamn bird dogs.
God damn it! Could you call your father right now on the pod and
Hey,
maybe
we gotta get a fucking camera on Austin. He's crying. What happened? Did you inhale the MGD down the wrong hole?
Yeah, the beer went in my lungs and then out my nose.
He's
funny
really
thing is-
struggling over there.
complete lightweights in alcohol? Like they can smoke themselves to fucking half retarded, but nothing really happens. But one beer, and these fuckers are drunk as shit.
One beer is like
Yeah.
a 12th of what I weigh.
I need to go
so-
put a padlock on my closet, or more clothing's gonna go missing tonight.
Good old Hearthcock. Listen, we got to get to the bottom of who bullied you and what they did and stuff. But yeah, you think you want to call your father right now and maybe
No, sorry. I know that's bad.
and your
to say
mom? You
no.
definitely won't call your mom.
That'd be a negative as well.
Yeah.
You want
Let's
me to
not-
call her? I got a good relationship with her.
Let's try not to get my family all in touch
Involved.
with this.
Don't tell them about this podcast, probably. Huh?
Yeah, man.
All right,
Yeah.
Horsecock. We got to wrap, man. I'm
just-
sorry.
It's all right.
I told him about the last thing that video we did, Leo. Though
Nice.
okay? They loved it.
Nice,
They
great.
did.
They
They were
liked
like
it.
they did rock on.
Really?
Yeah, man.
They liked when you smashed those beers and the fucking your
All
house?
of it. All 7 minutes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Horsecock,
Hell yeah.
how long have you been trying to be a comedian?
Doing stand up.
Yeah.
Well, COVID happened, so honestly, it's been about maybe a year.
All right, so he's a youthful comedian still. He needs to.
But I love it. I do it
Bro.
every weekend. I fucking work, man. Takes all the imagination out.
He's
Where do you work?
Dude, I'm a loan officer, man, and I help people with mortgages and stuff.
Very nice.
Got my license during the COVID.
I can't imagine you're competent. What advice would you give me if I were trying to buy a house right now?
I would say save up. Definitely try to save up a pretty penny because the prices of houses out here are hefty.
How much should I put down if I want $1 million house?
You probably need 60,000.
That's it?
Yeah.
For
That's going to be for maybe a 3 or 5% down payment. Depends on.
But then won't my monthly payments be ginormous?
It depends on what you qualify for. You know, I had to look at your credit score and then look at all your income.
What is your
Shit.
credit score?
850, baby. Or
Really?
It's something in the 8s. It's
It's
good.
in the 8s?
It's white people
How did
credit.
you get that?
White people credit.
You need more than one credit card to do that. Because mine's
got it.
740, and I've always had one credit card.
Well,
I need like 2 or 3.
I don't think I have a credit score.
Yeah. Do you have a credit card?
Come on, man. You're
No.
white. You do have one.
If you don't have a credit card, then yeah, no.
Way just to repeat my basic joke back
He
to
sent me a
Austin as if it was
checklist.
your own idea.
He sent me a checklist. I'm gonna see what I can get approved for. Just for
Yeah,
fun.
I was trying to quiz him and find some hole in his knowledge about mortgages,
He
but
knows
I know
what's up.
I don't know
Yeah,
anything.
I don't know
about
anything.
mortgages,
And,
so-
yeah, I think
Tim Dillon could get me though. Tim Dillon knows some shit.
fake business, baby.
What have you? What's the biggest loan you've given out?
Well, I would love to lie. I really would to impress y'all. But no, I actually haven't really got a loan yet. I really just got my license.
God damn it!
So,
you just is it a salary position?
Right now, it is an hourly position.
All right.
He's new and sucking at two things, Leo.
Correct.
He's doing exactly what we said earlier, whereas you just give the highlights of your career.
All right. Yeah.
He's pulling an Austin. He's absolutely.
the Egyptians.
I am a badass though.
Yeah, baby.
Dude, a Hearthcock can dance, dude, and that's the one thing that he's got going for him.
This is Hearthcock about. Yeah, baby. I'm a famous stand-up comedian. I'm a loan officer. My family owns cotton plantations in Mississippi. I'm actually royalty in that state. I could take you back. We could tour with my hounds during the October seasons.
Yeah.
You'll see the moon rising over the hills, and it'll take your breath away.
Oh,
Damn.
Dude, would you look at that? What would your mother
1 out of
say?
10.
What would your mom and dad say if Thanksgiving came around and you brought a 6-foot-tall Zimbabwean African girl straight up fucking from the jungles
We're
of
talking
Zimbabwe?
with the plates in her lips.
Exactly.
All right. Plates and all, Danny. Plates and all.
See, you just take my joke and repeat them back. I'm gonna punch you in the chest, Barney.
I want a question. There's a question.
You see what you just did there?
Why are you doing that, dude? Don't steal his jokes ever. Fucking
Carlos
apologize.
Mencia is on the couch over
what
there
the
right now.
Fuck.
Apologize for stealing my jokes.
I'm kidding. No, God, I'm kidding. All right,
I
so
know y'all
what would
are.
happen? What would happen? You walk in, you got your arm on her ass, dude, and
Yeah.
she's wearing literally a loincloth. Like literally her ass is out, dude. It's
Bare.
out. She's got her titties are out. She's got
'Cause she was
piercings.
raised that
She's
way.
got a
Right.
newborn baby sucking on her teat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's mine.
No, it's just a black.
It's darker than shit, dude. It's
Okay.
it's not yours.
So it's not mine.
No,
Okay.
no.
Unfortunately, I got a little black in me now, just like
Yeah.
the jerk.
You can dance, so I don't say that you. I think you might have some black in you, but listen. So,
Thank you.
what happens? What do your parents do
My parents, what they do as jobs.
if you brought the
Okay.
black girl home with the plates?
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
What in the Sam hell is that in my kitchen?
Says his dad.
Damn it!
Yeah, my dad would probably be very, very happy to see that I actually found someone. Honestly, but I know
Yeah.
y'all would love to hear my dad to be really upset and wanted
Damn
to
it! I did out to
murder
your
her.
parents. You haven't had sex in 2 years. Now that if they watch the video, they know that you haven't had sex in a couple of years.
Yeah,
really
man.
wanted your parents to.
I got you,
embrace
bro.
us.
We're gonna get you laid. Dude.
I mean,
Don't
I
worry.
appreciate that, man. Thank you.
It's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to go home and burn that Barney costume. That's the first step to getting laid.
Dude, you know, this is actually going to be a skit that I'm going to start doing. It's going to be Blarney, and I'm going to try to be like two people, and this is going to be Blarney, man. Blarney
Okay.
and Blake.
If you do that, I'm gonna
Barney and
stab a
Blake.
screwdriver through my eyeballs. That'll be more pleasurable than watching the sketch.
You make sure to do that on the podcast now.
Maybe. Might as well maximize the ratings from it. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up now. Barney, you're going to put on that head and you're going to pose for a thumbnail because, I mean, it's something interesting.
It is. It is.
Maybe you can even be drinking a High Life while you're wearing the Barney head, but we gotta wrap, dude. We got to shoot tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Understandable.
We're done.
Yes, thank you.